Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal and today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you how I set up my February 2025 bullet journal, and here is this beauty. It's just this cute butter yellow color. It's a dotted journal. I don't know if you can see it. And it has a pretty good paperweight. I don't exactly know what it is, but whenever I use like markers, let me show you guys. For example, this page right here, if you look at the back, no color seeps out, and I'm able to color another page. I'll link the exact journal I am using in the description box if you guys are interested. And yeah, I will get right into the video then. Alright guys, so I just finished drawing my 2025 February outline. So I'm gonna start with the cover page, and it's just a cute little cafe. I pretty much get every single inspiration from Pinterest, as one does. I one day want to own a cafe where I can just live upstairs, but yeah, it's super cute. The next page, I'm gonna put a quote here, and I'm gonna put like coffee stains. I just don't know what quote I'm gonna use yet, so I put two here. So yeah, I'll choose between those two later. But for the design, I'm just gonna put coffee stain marks. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but we will see when I start doing the art. This is the month layout. It's just an aesthetic curtain that dangles above the month layout. I can't really work with anything since the month already takes up majority of the page, so I'm just focusing on making it a little aesthetic. So I decided to put a curtain up here like those cute little French cafes have. The next two pages are my goals and my habit trackers, and I love like a quaint little cute and cozy cafe. And I love when cafes have walls where it's just a bunch of picture frames. And again, a lot of these are inspired by Pinterest, so I'll just link everything that I found on Pinterest in the description box. But for goals, I have 3 big picture frames, and I'm gonna put what I want to do for the month in those frames. And because the theme for February is cafe, I wanted to make the habit tracker cups that they stack up in the back, and I really love the design of cups with just a single line through them. I'll put up a picture right now so I can give you a better visualization of what I'm talking about. But I'm planning to just like put a line like here representing how I felt that day, and that'll be my habit tracker. The next page is a reading log and a habit tracker, and my reading log is just tea tins. And I decided to put my favorite teas, which is Earl Grey, jasmine, and green tea. You can't really see it, but it's on the corner here. This page is my habit tracker, and I put a bunch of cute little desserts that you would typically see at a cafe. And I'm gonna put time blocks on each section, and I'll just color in the date that I did those activities. The next page is my favorites, and I just have favorites up there in cursive, and then on the corner I just put a flan on a cute little saucer. For my weeks, I'm planning to just put the numbers in the circle and the dates underneath and just have it very basic, since I'm gonna do so much outlining in the other few pages. You'll see when the video goes on. But yeah, I just have that for every single week. And then the last page is my journaling, and it's just a cute little croissant and a coffee cup with the news in the corner. Alright, so I'm gonna start outlining my cafe. And I generally follow my outline, but sometimes I have to take artistic liberties. For example, cafe plus breakfast on the glass wall, I had to skew it over to the left because it was too much to the right. Same thing with the February 2025. I had to move it over more to the center because it was too much to the left. So I just moved that over. But generally, I do follow the art that I draw. We're skipping the quote page for now because there's nothing really much to do besides write it and then do the coloring and art afterward. So for the month layout, I really struggle with these because I have a short ruler. I really need to get a bigger one. But also it's the fact that my ruler likes to bleed a lot. I'm actually very impressed that I'm not getting any smudge marks, because I usually do using this ruler because it's so small and hard to work with. I need to remind myself to get a new one. The goals is my favorite page to outline because I loved how quizzical it was. I love how it had so many trinkets, like that cat clock. I put it as a tuxedo because my cat is a tuxedo, and it's so cute. I love that you can customize your bullet journal to really whatever you want, and that's not something you can do with a store-bought journal. My favorite has to be number 2 because I love how curvy the frame is and how detailed it is. I think we need to bring back detailed frames because every time I go to the store, we only really have square or rectangular or circular frames. We need to bring back crazy ones like that diamond one with the butterfly in the corner. I said earlier that the goals was my favorite page to outline, but in comparison, the mood tracker is the worst because I hated having to make everything uniform. As for the reading log, I always struggle to find what to do with it since I like to include a picture of the book that I'm reading, and it generally needs to be like a square shape or a rectangular shape. Luckily, tea tins are generally square or rectangular, so I can put an image of a book right in the middle. So it all works out. As for the habit tracker, I also struggle with what to do for the habit tracker. I generally just line up a bunch of numbers, but a good measure I usually do is I put a item on the left hand side and then I put a bunch of numbers to correspond to the days of the month, and then I just fill out if I did that activity. And for the favorites, I'm just illustrating a flan. Flans are not my favorite dessert, but I find them the prettiest. And I really wish I did like it because it's so pretty. And I really want to try those Japanese pudding because I love how they present them on little trays. It feels so fancy. I know I told you guys that the mood tracker was the most difficult page to do, but it was actually the week spread because I had to fill out every single number with the brush pen and it took forever. And to get it perfectly circular was really difficult, but I'm really happy with the result. It kind of reminds me of the Toradora logo, which is really cool. It's one of my favorite animes ever. Good thing I skipped over to the last week because you would have been watching this for like hours and hours. But I think it really turned out cute, and I just added the day of the week on the bottom of the number. Moving on to the journaling section, I really just kept it simple because after all of those outlining and shading, I did not want to be going crazy for the journaling section. I've done this before where it's like a newspaper with a cafe in previous bullet journals, so I just brought it back for the journaling section. A pro tip that I have for bullet journaling is when you are erasing the pencil mark, make sure you wait a bit so that you don't have any ink smudges. It really ruins the art. But again, I'm not a professional, so when I'm in a rush, I just do it anyway. But if you don't want your ink smudging, just make sure to wait a little bit. I would say like maybe 1 to 2 hours. For this, I chose the colors yellow, dark blue, and dark brown. I really love dark brown wood, and I really love the combination of yellow and specifically dark blue, because it's so quaint and so cute. It reminds me of those little houses in Princeton, the neighborhood. Alright, this is where I struggled a little bit. I did not know how to do the coffee stain mark art, so I kind of just like freehanded it. This is why I usually plan things, because it doesn't turn out amazing. Coloring is my least favorite part of bullet journaling because I hate having to choose between colors. The goals page is super cute because I decided to make the cat clock into a tuxedo because I have a tuxedo, and it turned out super cute. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite parts of the bullet journal. But again, back to me having to pick colors. It's so hard to just randomize which ones to use because I obviously have favorites. That's why I decided to go with this shade of brown for every single frame. I didn't want to struggle picking different types of browns and having to mix and match them because I end up organizing them anyway. I ended up using, I think, the same brown for the counters for the cups as well. The tea tins were not that hard to choose colors for because I just picked the cutest pastels from the set, which is teal, light purple, and lime green. As for the pastries for the habit tracker, it wasn't that hard to choose colors for. I didn't want to deviate too much from the original art. It's labeled as a certain type of dessert, so I just wanted to keep to the original look of it. I'm very proud of the flan. It turned out really cute. I love it so much. I love the detail of the caramel sauce in the saucer. It was super cute and I love it. I actually don't have a lot of grays in this marker set, so this one is a little bit bluish. So I think I'll also need to buy a new marker set as well. Here's another example of me taking artistic liberty. This placemat was originally just one solid color, but I decided that making it into a picnic pattern would be really cute, so I decided to just do that. Same with the plates, I put a little red outline on the circles. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching my video. Let me know if you want more of these sit-down talking videos. Okay, so I realized that I didn't even finish the outro for that video. So hello, it's next day me. It's literally morning and I have curlers in my hair because I have to go to the American Dream Mall to go snowboarding for the first time, which is super exciting. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe because it literally took all day yesterday and a little bit of today. But yeah, I truly enjoy doing bullet journaling. It's one of my hobbies and I hope you guys get inspired by my example. And yes, alright, thank you for watching. Have a good day.